Hi there and welcome to the Green Oasis. The rainy season is in full swing here. Nature has exploded. Literally, it's the green gold. There's so much energy, there's so much prana available here. It's just amazing. My name is Kim Holland and thank you for tuning in. Nowadays, the majority of people are living in their minds. What do I mean with this? I think, including myself, we are ruled by our thoughts. We are ruled by thinking, more thinking, at times overthinking. And when we observe the world from this place of thinking, we start to believe that this is the world that we are living in. That we, in order to move ahead, in order to fulfill our dreams, in order to realize goals in our private lives, but also at work, we think. And, that's perfectly fine. There is nothing wrong with that. However, in this world of thinking, in this world of our minds, we overlook one counterforce that kind of balances things out. And this force is within us all. It's in you, it's in me. And you see it, you can observe it on a daily basis, especially when you see children, or you are surrounded by children, or you watch children. Because when we were children, this force is natural. This playfulness, this openness, we are born with it. So my message for today is that we should embrace more to wonder and wonder. That we should embrace the practice of wandering and wandering through life. I mean with this that, for example, when you walk in a park in the summer, or maybe now in the winter, and you walk, you observe maybe other people, maybe you hear some birds, probably not in the winter, but you observe nature, and you can ask yourself, am I really there? Am I really observing nature? Am I really observing myself walking through the park? Or, most likely, and unconsciously, you are walking in the park and you don't even notice that you are walking in the park, because what I said before, you bring your work with you, you bring your personal life with you, you are thinking and thinking, and that walking in the park becomes like a daily chore, a daily activity, and not from a place of openness and wonder, but more of a place of something that you need to do. Does this make sense to you? So, the practice of wandering and wondering entails that one could walk through a park take a pause and observe the surroundings. There is a openness, there is a shift, albeit a little, from the head space to the heart space. And when you can do that, you may notice that not only your heart is expanding, but sort of a spaciousness arises within you, and it expands. It may come as a tingling sensation. You may experience that time and place don't exist in that very little moment, because that's the reality. We cannot shut off our inner thoughts. We cannot pause the trains of thoughts that come by. But if you can get a glimpse of it, if you can sort of witness and feel the spaces between one thought and the other, that's the wondering. So the wondering, you can apply that in your daily life. For example, when you sit at work and you are in a meeting and you are doing some brainstorming with your team, try to be as present as possible. Try to be as open and observe. Maybe put your mobile device aside and observe. Be there in that room as much as possible. And yes, you can use your mind, obviously, but in that temporary stillness or openness, perhaps other ideas come to you, or other insights that you can share with your colleagues, right? That is wondering and wondering. Or when you sit in a cafe and you are enjoying your tea or espresso, just sit there. Feel the cup. Feel the tea or coffee. Open your taste buds even more. And again, don't be distracted. Put your mobile device aside just for some 5 minutes or so and just enjoy your drink, enjoy the pause. Or when you pass by a bakery and smell that wonderful fragrance of freshly baked bread, right? Or when you meet someone, be there, truly connect, listen, and talk. These are examples of wondering and wondering. And with the start of the new year, there's always a moment, an opportunity to start afresh. So my invitation for you is, how can you infuse your daily life with more wondering and wondering? And sometimes be like a child, be curious, be open, and look at life with wondrous eyes, and see and experience how things can come to you instead of looking for something. And that's my personal experience. When I'm open, when I walk in nature, or when I sit with my dog, or when I talk with my children, or when I bake breads, I get glimpses of this wandering and wondering. And I'm the same as you. I also have maybe a zillion thoughts in a day. But it's about the wonder, the openness that we all can experience during our daily activities, that not only opens things up or gives a fresh new perspective on things, but it also brings joy and calmness and a sense of feeling home in ourselves. An Oriental philosopher once said, the highest form of human intelligence is observation without evaluation. So, do you dare to look at things and not evaluate it, to stop the judging, to sort of silence the mind, right? Let's do this together. Let's wonder and wonder in life. We can do this. You can do this. Thank you so much, and I look forward to see you in the next video. From my heart to yours.